Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 10th of April 2023. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use one of my very favorite decks for today's reading. It's interesting because I only got this I think a year or two ago, and it's become one of my favorites. I think just because I find the herbal meanings and the kind of presence of the plants super soothing. So I'm going to just put this guidebook here so I don't forget to use it and look at the herb meanings. So these cards are the regular tarot, but then with the addition of the different herbs. So I'm going to shuffle these a few times, then I'm going to choose 3 cards to see what's coming up here for you on Monday the 10th and what energy you will be working with. So let's have a look. Monday the 10th. Okay, just one more and then let's look at Monday. So first we've got, wow, the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's a brilliant idea. I like it. And chamomile? I don't know. I've never really liked chamomile tea. I think to be honest, that's my least favorite tea, chamomile tea. I like Earl Grey. Excuse me. Okay, then we've got passion flower. The 2 of Swords. Okay, and then we've got golden seal, which is judgment. Wow. Okay, this is really interesting because I just did the weekly horoscope. And in the weekly horoscope, I was talking about that this whole week, there's a sense of like some sort of new idea breaking through and into your life. It's almost like a knock on the door. The universe is trying to get your attention to give you an answer, a brilliant idea, a wonderful insight, a flash of brilliance, something like that. And now we've got 2 cards in the suit of swords, which is the element of air and is communication and thinking and ideas. The Ace of Swords is a gift from the universe that says, here you go, here's a fabulous idea that's going to be absolutely life-changing. And here we've got the Judgment card with the trumpet being extended from the heavens. And the woman is receiving this blessing. So these 2 brilliant ideas, things being delivered. And then this person at the center here, someone who's blindfolded in the dark. The message I'm getting is that that blindfold is most definitely removed by these things that are going on this day. The messages, the information that you receive, both intellectually, from other people, from your own intuition, from the higher realms, whether they reach you via your feelings or you see something that triggers an idea in you. Ultimately, there's something new coming in that's going to provide you a lot more clarity in life, and that allows you then to bring these 2 arms down, to let go of any kind of defensive position, because now you have total clarity and you no longer need to feel defensive. You can feel confident in your knowledge and what you're going to use that knowledge for. So if you have been in a place where you haven't had a flash of inspiration, or you feel like you're going through the motions, or things are changing in future, but you just don't have an idea yet exactly how they're going to change, if you're still trying to work it out, this day is your friend. It really is. The Ace of Swords is like, ta-da, here's the answer. It's amazing. Okay, so let's look at the Ace of Swords. Like I mentioned, is that eureka moment, and it's free of charge. You don't have to do anything. This hand just appears randomly and it delivers something. So something is going to suddenly make sense. The 2 of Swords is someone who is kind of forced to use their intuition, because in a informational kind of way, things don't quite make sense yet. So it's kind of like, for instance, a court case where you don't know what the outcome is going to be at the end of it. And it's the interim of going to the court every day and hearing the arguments, etc., and waiting for the final response at the end. This is the process of pooling your inner resources, for want of a better phrase, to get through that kind of uncertainty. And to have faith in yourself, to rely on things working out. The Judgment card is the 20th card in the Major Arcana, so that's the big theme of the day. And the Judgment card is the second last card in the Major Arcana. So you've almost reached the world stage, which is when you transcend everything and you become enlightened and understand everything. The Judgment card is the universe making contact with you in a genuine way, you receiving that message and implementing it in your life to live the best possible life you can live. I suppose that's the idea behind all kind of spiritual longing or faith, that I want to believe, or I want to connect with this loving, benevolent force out there that wants me to have this life and a good life, and I want to get close to it in order to hear what it wants me to do, so that I don't make mistakes and I take the right instructions and I live the best life possible. And I think that's what all the kind of rules and stuff are based on, just like everyone's desire to just live a good life, right? So for you, it's really here an opportunity to receive a sense of connection first and foremost, with something invisible, something bigger out there that loves you and is part of your life and wants to take an active role in it. That was a big question for me for a long time. Does the higher power, the universe, does it intervene or not? And I think it does intervene in terms of our ideas, our inner worlds. I think that's where it takes an active role. So ultimately, it's revealed through us. Anyway, I'm getting too philosophical here. So the messages are coming in loud and thick and fast. So with this being the 20th card, I now hear the universe, it's real. I try and implement its instructions for me so I can live this rich, beautiful life. And by doing that, I get to the world card, which means then I transcend the world and it can't touch me anymore because I've created something in myself that is so rich and completely fulfilling that I'm no longer affected by things that are insignificant. Okay, so let's look at the herb meanings. Ace of Swords, chamomile. Victory, attainment of complete self-acceptance and acceptance of others. Inner peace and contentment. Great. So I think it's a victory in terms of your ideas, but then these other things, self-acceptance, getting on well with other people. Okay. Inner peace and contentment. I like it. Then the Two of Swords, passion flower. Oh, I didn't even notice that these two are... This is the next step up from the ace. Okay. And this meaning silent equilibrium with outer and inner struggles, the point of balance leading to self-acceptance and inner peace, acceptance of one's weaknesses and one's strength. So this booklet is very much talking about self-acceptance here, and that's not something I talked about. So that's obviously a message that wants to come through here. It's taking the blindfold off yourself, seeing yourself in the mirror clearly, and accepting, and not just accepting, but celebrating and embracing who you see there clearly. Maybe that's the divine message, that you're okay exactly the way you are. Passion flower. I've taken passion flower for anxiety, for insomnia, nervousness, irritability. Oh yeah. Chamomile is also like something that really calms you down. Like if I just want to be completely bored by a cup of tea, I make myself chamomile, really. Like I'll only drink it if I'm like really sick with a cold and I want to I mean, okay, so both of these are soothing things. And these new ideas are coming in. So I guess it's saying, don't worry, things will start to make sense. It'll click. Finally, golden seal. I don't know what that is. Golden seal. Golden seal. Renewal, changes, awakening to the truth, new possibilities. There you go. Awakening to the truth. And self-acceptance. And I mean, just, this may be too simple, but just with these two cards being in the suit of swords, air, anything that has to do with communication and organization and getting your point across clearly and reaching an agreement with someone else, that's very much supported by these cards. And I think the divine message is somewhat separate. I think you get a greater sense of self-acceptance or clarity, and you're able to work with real-world information as well at the same time. So simultaneously, like, you know, like calendars and schedules and bills and things, but then really profound inner realizations which don't have anything to do with the world. They're all about you and who you are. Okay. Number-wise, we've got the ace, which is 1, and then 2, that's 3, and then 20, that's 23. 2 and 3 is 5. And 5 is my favorite number in numerology. It's the vibration of freedom. So the truth will set you free. So the ideas that you get will set you free. The truth about yourself will set you free. I was going to share something there, but that would be too much. We all have things with ourselves, right? But if you realize something about yourself, and then rather than have like an emotional response about it, you accept it and say, okay, this is what it is. Then sometimes, I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes, then you're able to make changes. So not just potential for self-acceptance, but also for then personal growth. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.